Welcome or welcome back to the Variety Pack Podcast. I'm your host, Rashad, and today, y'all know what time it is. It's that time of the month. Today, we'll be talking about Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, Chapter 15. But before I start, I want to tell you guys, follow my Instagram at the Variety Pack Podcast. Follow my Twitter at Variety Podcast. Follow my TikTok at Rashad the Variety Pack, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Variety Pack Podcast. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. So, we back with Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, Chapter 15. The chapter starts off with a flashback in the Land of Wind. And it also looks like we're in an Orochimaru hideout. My man Gaara, he's fighting the Moegi Shinju Matsuri. Shinki and his team is also there, but Gaara doesn't want them to fight with him, because Shinki's like, "Father, let us fight with you, let us help you." Gaara's like, "No, I want you guys to escape." But Shinki, he ready. He wants all the smoke. As Gaara goes to get them out of harm's way, Shinki is able to get a hand free to control his iron sand so he can break out of Gaara's giant sand ball. So he breaks out of the giant sand ball that Gaara put him in, and he sees that Gaara is surrounded not only by Matsuri, but she also has the claw grounds as well. So he's surrounded on all sides, and Shinki sees this, and he immediately goes into action. After breaking out, he pulls out a magnetic particle barrier palm jutsu in order to protect Gaara from the Shinju. But after my man Shinki protects Gaara, he's immediately captured and turned into a tree. You know? And I like this moment. I like this moment because even though he disobeyed, his father's orders, but yeah, man, he was able to break out and put a sealing jutsu on Gaara to protect him. I like that, man. I like that. Even though I wish he would have had a little more time to really scrap with the claw ground to see what he really could do. But they was on him like white on rice, man. He didn't even have time to run after he was done with the sealing jutsu. He didn't have time to run at all. He was immediately captured after he, put the sealing jutsu in place. So, and I gotta, give kudos to my man Gaara for, standing 10 toes. And it looks like he was ready to put it on the line right there. And I gotta, give it up to my man Gaara. As you guys know, he's one of my favorite characters in all of anime. I love my man Gaara, and seeing him, staying 10 toes down, even though he was outnumbered, outmanned, outgunned, he was still willing to, I'm staying 10 toes down, and if I gotta go out like this, I'm gonna go out. But Shinki coming through with the sealing jutsu, yeah, man, I loved it. And we go back to the present, and we see Shikamaru and Kankuro continuing, their conversation. Kankuro tells Shikamaru Shinki is still alive, despite, becoming a tree. And thanks to the sealing jutsu, that he set on Gaara, Gaara was able to also escape death. But at this moment, we can't save Gaara until we save Shinki first. So if you know how to help us, how to get over this hump, can you please teach us? And Shikamaru asked Kankuro, have you seen anybody with the same chakra signature as Shinki? Has they been spotted? Have you seen anybody nearby? And Kankuro was like, nah, we ain't seen nobody. Shikamaru tells him, yo man, we still investigating, and we still trying to figure out countermeasures and how to deal with these things. But as soon as we get some info, we gonna pass it on. And Kankuro, he tells Shikamaru, yo, hey man, can you keep this from my sister Tomari, because I don't want her to worry. Because if she finds out, my brother and my nephew is in danger, she gonna mount up and try to go do something. So I kind of feel Kankuro on that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel Kankuro on that. Shikamaru, he tells Sarada and Sumire, because they were also in the room in the office while he was having a conversation with Kankuro. If Boruto contact y'all, let me know immediately. I want to see if he has any more intel. And we see Kashin Koji's toad, one of his toads was also there. So we see at the Shinju hideout, we see my man Ryu, the Shinki Shinju. He's learning, what his name is, and he likes it. And Ryu, he hears something, and come to find out, Code was hiding in the black cube that Ryu was standing on. So Ryu yanks Code out of the cube. Jura tells Ryu to let Code go, don't do nothing, because like I said, Ryu has this man yanked up. Jura's like, man, let Code go, don't do nothing, because he's the reason we are alive. And Jura asks Code, why are you here? Do you need us? Code is pissed, like, why you guys just standing around? You should be trying to get to the Otsutsuki, devour them, yada yada yada. Jura responds with, yo, you got beef with Boruto. You got beef with Boruto, and he's a target of our elimination. So feel free to go and kill him. Don't worry about Kawaki. Kawaki is nothing but fodder. Yo, that is crazy that my man Jura called Kawaki nothing but fodder. I think that is hilarious, man. That is hilarious how this man Kawaki, like Jura just flat out said this man is fodder, and I think that's so hilarious, man, because we've seen it since Two Blue Vortex, since the time skip popped off. Kawaki has been getting dogged. He has been getting dogged, man. So Jura calling this man fodder is, it's on the money. He ain't lying, because ever since Two Blue Vortex started, Kawaki has been getting dogged. He's been getting dogged. And Code is like, don't forget, the chakra fruit is mine. I'm the one who will inherit Ishiki's will. And, because Code, he's like, y'all dudes, y'all talking with your chest out. And he's like, yo, don't get the big head. The chakra fruit is mine. I'm going to inherit the will of, Ishiki and all that stuff. And Jura's like, the chakra fruit, eh? I wonder what will happen if we divine trees ate it. And hearing that, Code, he's ready to throw down. He's ready to throw down, like the potential that the chakra fruit will get stolen by the claw grinds is he not with that at all. He like, yeah, he ready for the smoke with these guys. He's ready. And Code, he puts his hand through the claw marks to try to attack Jura. Jura cuts Code's hand off using using a Renegon while his hands is still in his pocket. His hands was literally still in his pocket. All this man did was blink, and he cut Code's hand off. And I'm like, what? Like, dude, that is the most disrespectful. To not even have your hands up, to not even have your hands raised in a battle stance. You sitting there just cool as a cucumber, hands in your pocket, and you just casually blink and a dude's hand is gone. Like, and I gotta say this, man, Jura, he's like, I'm pretty sure a lot of the Boruto fans out there would agree with my take, but I'm really liking Jura as a villain, man, because he's willing to learn. He's learning more about the world around him. He's curious, and I like that, man. He's not a one-note villain. He's not a one-trick pony, as they would say. You can tell he has layers to him. He's thinking. He has, free will, and I like that about him, man. And he be talking spicy. He be talking spicy, man. He be talking spicy, bro. And I'm like, yo, the fact that he just blinked and cut Code's arm off, his hand off, excuse me. But I'm like, yo, I think that's so badass, man. Just, you sit there cool as a cucumber, and it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna blink and cut a dude's hand off. It's no biggie, man. It's no biggie. So I just think that's so cool that he just casually did that to Code, and I like him more and more as the chapters come out, because he's becoming a great villain. Dare I say, probably the best villain in Boruto so far, maybe even better than Ishiki. I don't know, man. I don't know. to the Boruto fandom out there, what do you guys think? Is Jura, is he becoming a pretty good villain? And do you think he has or he will surpass Ishiki in terms of, in terms of being a better villain? What do you guys think, or am I just talking out of my ass here? I know, because I'm starting to really like Jura as a villain, man. Like I stated, so to me, I'm thinking he's really, making strides to becoming a good villain. So Code, he continues to be a punching bag, man, because we've seen Boruto disrespected him, and at the beginning of when, the first chapter of Two Blue Vortex, and he's getting disrespected by Jura, and so yeah, Jura, he shows Code gratitude by saying, "Thank you for giving us the ability to think freely and have, think freely, have our own conscience and everything like that." And so he does show Code some gratitude. He does show Code some gratitude, and Jura gives Code a task. He tells Code, find Boruto and his partner, which is Kashin Koji, and kill them. Find Boruto and his partner, Kashin Koji, and kill them. And if you succeed, I promise to offer you the chakra fruit. Code agrees to the deal. And I'm just like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, how do you become a lackey? You literally just became a lackey. The guy you created all of these guys. And now Jura is giving you a task, a mission to go hunt down Boruto and Kashin Koji and kill them. But yo, you the one who made these guys. Man, my how the tables have turned. And the thing is, and I remember what Boruto, he told Code a warning. He told Code, you guys remember, he told Code, if you don't hurry up and get the Shinju back under your control, get them under control quick. Because if you wait, it's going to be too late and you're not going to be able to control them anymore. And this is exactly what's happening. Boruto's words to Code has come to fruition. And when Boruto told Code that, Code just brushed it off. He didn't take it serious at all. And now Jura sending you out on a mission. Oh, go kill Kashin Koji and Boruto, and then, if you succeed, then you can have the chakra fruit. So I'm just like, yo, I just think it's crazy how the tables have turned for Code, and it goes to show, man, something like you have to listen, and not be hard-headed sometimes. Boruto gave you a warning, but you thought you was high and mighty, your pride, you didn't want to, you thought Boruto was talking crazy. And now look at the situation you're in, Code. Yo, that's crazy. But I don't got no sympathy for my man, though. But I just think it's funny, yo. Because you're the guy who created these dudes, man, and now you're working for them? Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy, man. And we find out Ryu's target is none other than my man Gaara. So Ryu was like, yeah, I'm about to, go hunt down Gaara, find him, get him out of the way. We cut to Boruto sitting on Naruto's Hokage rock, and Kawaki comes up to Boruto and Boruto's like, excuse me. Kawaki comes up and Boruto is like, what's wrong? Why haven't you attacked? So Boruto, he sees Kawaki coming and he's like, yo, what's up? Why you ain't attacking? He's so used to this, this rogue ninja life. He just, oh, somebody walk up on me like they trying to attack me. He's so used to it. So he's like, yo, Kawaki, what's up, man? Why you ain't attack? Kawaki's like, why haven't you told Konoha the truth? Boruto, he's like, it's better this way. If I don't say anything, nothing good will come of it. Some might believe me, but some won't. It will just create confusion, and I would like to avoid that. Kawaki asks Boruto about Momoshiki, and he says, from what I saw, looks like you still can't control your karma, my man. Boruto begins to tell Kawaki that he used his karma 2 years ago when he and Sasuke fought Code. Is when he sensed that something was off, similar to the feeling he got when Momoshiki possessed him. A feeling where I stopped being me, started dying while consciously aware. And Kawaki, he's like, why did it happen? What brought this on? Boruto's like, I don't know. Momoshiki has been dormant for 3 years, but it's possible activating the karma he will emerge. So, and Kawaki's like, so in some ways, it has gotten even worse. Boruto, he changes the subject, and to the Shinju. He tells Kawaki that, yo man, these Shinju are no ordinary enemies, and he needs Kawaki's help to defeat Jura. He says, Boruto's like, Kawaki, man, these guys, they ain't your run-of-the-mill, enemies. These guys are on a whole other level, and yo, I need your help to defeat Jura. And Kawaki's like, hey man, don't change the subject. I'm still talking about Momoshiki. And Boruto's like, so he's like, yeah, I know. But the Shinju comes first. I know you worrying about Momoshiki, and I get it. But the Shinju comes first. After they're gone, if I lose control, go ahead and kill me. Boruto tells Kawaki, hey man, you need to get stronger to deal with any of these situations. Either one of these situations, you're gonna have to get strong. And he says, yo, you gotta get Amato to talk, bro. You gotta get Amato to talk. He's been hiding your power from you. He's put limiters on your offensive abilities, and he's adjusted your defense and regeneration to above maximum level. So, Amato still being a slimy snake. Yo, yeah, this dude Amato, man, yeah, Amato's still being slimy, man. He's still being slimy. Amato, he's able to look and listen to the conversation. He's shocked to find out that Boruto knows the truth. Like, how the hell did Boruto find out? In Amato, he's skeptical that he's like, is Kashi and Koji alive? But then again, if he is alive, what can he do at this point? What is his motive? Then Boruto tells Kawaki, Amato, he needed your karma for his own selfish purpose, for his own self-serving purpose. He messed with your abilities to try and prevent your death. He thought Code was gonna attack you. And Boruto's like, if you think I'm lying, go talk to Amato. He said, yo, if you think I'm lying, talk to Amato for yourself. And Kawaki is like, man, Otsutsuki need to be eliminated. Every single one of them got to be eliminated. Even that includes us. That includes us. So Kawaki, he's still on this old Otsutsuki need to be eliminated, which I understand. But you starting to sound like a broken record, my guy. And but yeah, he said, man, we need to start with these pesky Shinju. So at the end of the chapter, so we see Boruto and Kawaki. They are teaming up to deal with the Shinju. Boruto tells Kawaki, you gotta get stronger, go talk to Amato. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of hyped to see time skip Boruto and Kawaki team up against the Shinju. Cause that's gonna be fire. I can't even lie, that's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. So to see Boruto and Kawaki team up against the Shinju, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that, man. And so yeah, man, what did you guys think of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex chapter 15? It's crazy, man. It was crazy. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. Such a great chapter. Can't wait for chapter 16 to see how everything is going to unfold, going forward. So yeah, man, chapter 15, another great chapter. Kishimoto, Ikimoto, you guys are cooking. You guys are cooking with this, with the time skip, and I'm loving it. So yeah, I gotta, give my thanks, and yeah, you guys keep doing it, keep cooking. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and so yeah, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. This has been Rashad, your host of the Variety Pack Podcast, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.